cleared for takeoff.
Good day and welcome in to Indians Minor League Magazine along with Jason Stanford. I'm Al PAWLOWSKI, and of course Jason pitched at every level in the Indians minor league system and the major league level too. And today we are talking about pitching.
Well, and it's a very exciting time right now because the depth that the Indians show right now in the organization with pitchers, whether you're a starter or reliever, is really coming out right now. A lot of the teams are coming to their all-star break, and you're seeing what these kids are capable of doing as they continue to progress through the system.
All right, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show here today. As usual, we'll take you around the Tribe's farm system and check in with each and every team. You'll also hear from Kinston manager Aaron Holbert. Arrows outfielder Jordan Henry having a good year. We'll talk to him. Plus, we'll have this week's Diamond in the Rough, and we will also unveil the Indians Minor League Player of the Week. And we'll start things off by heading down to Columbus and checking in with the AAA affiliate. And you've heard about Zach McAllister. You've heard about the job Jenmar Gomez has done of late. Now another guy to throw into that mix, Scott Barnes. His last couple of starts have been outstanding. In that time, he's 2-0, a .73 ERA. He's given up 1 run in 12 1/3 innings, 15 strikeouts and just 4 walks.
Well, this has been very impressive. Scott Barnes in the Ryan Garco trade has progressed now through the Indian system, and I like what this kid brings to the table. A nice size frame, 6'4", has some good stuff, has a good feel for all his pitches. A little different with the mechanical stuff. He has that little hesitation, but that's good. It might throw off the hitters like it has been all season.
Let's take a look at some other players to keep an eye on. Jason Kipnis has been on fire his last 10 games, as the numbers show. And congratulations to David Huff, the International League Pitcher of the Week.
Well, this is nice to see David Huff finally put together a string of good outings, and he needed this. He's pitched at the big league level. He had some success. Now he's trying to get back on track and get back up there.
All right, the Indians are off on Thursday, so we've got you taken care of with some minor league baseball. At 7 o'clock, we'll have the Columbus Clippers and Toledo Mud Hens right here on SportsTime Ohio. Previous to that, make sure you tune in early for Bruce Drennan. He'll be live in Toledo right across from the ballpark starting at 3 o'clock with All Bets Are Off. So a great day on Thursday, and we hope that you join us here on SportsTime Ohio. Let's go to AA Akron now, and another pitcher that may have had his breakout game of the season is Joe Gardner. Last Wednesday, I should say, against New Hampshire, the hard-throwing righty went 8 scoreless innings, only allowed 6 hits, struck out 3, and walked 1.
Yeah, Joe Gardner, we talked a lot last year about him when he was with the K-Tribe. Very nice pitcher. He has a good fastball, a good breaking ball, was an all-star last year. Now you're starting to see if he can put together a string of good outings, and hopefully this is the start of that, you're going to see this kid really come into his own and do a very nice job. I like his makeup. I like his talent on the mound.
Some guys have those little blips in development, but overall, they still have a lot of talent. Joe Gardner is that guy. Hopefully this has gotten him going now on the right track. Other guys to watch, Matt Langwell, nice job out of the pen this season for the Arrows, and Nick Weglars on a minor league rehab stint for the Arrows on Thursday. Went 2 for 4 with a couple of home runs.
Well, it is very nice to see Nick Weglars, the dirty Canadian, finally get on track. Even though it's a rehab stint, you see the power that when he is healthy, the Indians love this gap-to-gap power with some pop out of the ballpark. Hopefully he continues that trend and moves back up to where he needs to be.
All right, let's head down to Class A Kinston now. And we've talked about Vinny Pistano on this show over the years, and Corey Burns now at AA Akron. And Vinny Pistano has done a great job for the Indians, and he said closing in the minor leagues was a big benefit to him, pitching in key high-pressure situations. Well, Preston Guillemette is the closer for the Kinston Indians, and maybe he'll follow that track as well. The Kinston Indians were going for the Southern Division first-half title. Even though they ended up 2 games short of their goal, the Carolina League All-Star here, Guillemette, did a great job for him, had 16 saves in 24 appearances, a .137 ERA, struck out 28, walked just 4 in 26 1/3 innings.
Well, as a reliever, the number that stands out for me is more strikeouts than innings pitched. Preston's done a very nice job at every level he's been so far. He's very consistent, and if you can be consistent, you're going to move up quickly. You look at what he's been able to do at the back end of the bullpen, and that's very solidifying for the Indians because they like this kid.
They sure do, and we're talking Kinston Indians. We're talking all pitching here. Drew Pomerantz has had an outstanding season thus far for the Carolina League affiliate. And TJ House, the Carolina League Pitcher of the Week, look at his numbers in his last 3 starts.
Well, another left-handed pitcher in TJ House. You know, they have a lot of talent. The Indians have some good left-handed talent, Drew Pomeranz. But what you see, with the K-Tribe making that run in the first half to get themselves back in position for the playoff run was because of pitching. They had some offense, but it was more so pitching. Hopefully that trend continues now that it is the All-Star break. They go into the second half with all these guys back in rotation.
All right, let's head to East Lake now and check in with the Lake County captains. Once again, we're talking pitching. Once again, we're talking bullpen. Dale Dickerson doing a nice job over his last 10 games. Has an ERA of 2.57 with 8 Ks, couple of walks in 14 innings pitched, and I dig his delivery as well.
Well, for people that don't know, Al used to throw from down there too at John Carroll. Didn't throw as hard, but was pretty effective, and I like the way that this kid pitches right now. We have right now at the big league level, we have Joe Smith. It seems like the Indians always find a guy like this that gets through the system and does a very nice job.
I think Dickerson only has about 20 miles per hour on his fastball versus mine. Anyhow, he's doing a fabulous job down there. Nick Serenides, also another reliever to keep an eye on. And Jesus Aguiar, great job at first base. His last 10 games, look at the numbers. 385 average, couple of home runs. Look at the OPS, too. It's over 1.
Yeah, very nice. And if anybody gets a chance to see this kid, a very nice specimen at first base, has some pop to the gaps, but also has the chance to hit home runs on a regular basis. Look for this kid to continue his trend and move up through the system.
All right, the Indians' short season minor league team, the Mahoning Valley Scrappers, are underway now from Jason's neck of the woods. And one guy to keep an eye on down there is Alex LAVISKY, as the Indians have reassigned him to the Scrappers after spending the first half of the season with the captains. Indians want LAVISKY to get more opportunities behind the plate, while Alex Monsalvi gets the majority of time in Lake County.
Well, and I think this is a good move for Alex, for the Indians to get him playing time every day. They need to develop his talent. He was a very good high school player at St. Ed's, but look for this kid to get more opportunities down there. I went to the home opener. He had a couple hits in his first, trip down there. It was good to see because he's got a strong arm, but the Scrappers did a very nice job. So far, they're off to a good start.
All right, and we have lots more ahead for you here on Indians Minor League Magazine. Still to come, the Diamond in the Rough, and also Aaron Holbert will break down his roster. He's the manager of the K-Tribe in Kinston. You'll want to check that out, plus plenty more as well. Make sure you keep it right here on Indians Minor League Magazine.
Working on that.